So hello guys, welcome to another video here for you. We are currently at Bratislava Airport, Lima Zulu India Bravo, and today I decided to test new release of Pratt & Whitney engines for FSLabs airplane. So it will be nice routing and I hope everything goes well. So without any discussion, we can jump right into the cockpit and start with preliminary procedure, then pre-flight, and so on and so on. This is my, I guess, 60th video in English language, so I didn't speak English for a long time, so please be patient. Be patient with me. Okay, so chokes we have, stairs are coming. It seems we can't go up to the stairs, so jump right into the cockpit. Okay, we'll start with the preliminary, but the first of all, we need to check the tech log if there is something written over there. So I will clear all these malfunctions. This is related to minimum equipment list, and this is for configuration deviation list. So this is mainly for the cabin. Okay, so now airplane is okay. So manual gear extension is closed, parking brake is set, speed brakes and flaps are stopped, engine master panel switch is in normal position, thrust levers are okay, in closed position. Landing gear lever is down, wiper spark. This is very important to have the wiper spark because if it is not, and you put the AC power and the window is dry, you can damage the wiper. So that's why. Okay, so we have 28.1 voltage of battery. So battery 1, battery 2, ground power, navigation lights, and IRS is on a line. And now we will wait for a few seconds and we will continue with preliminary. Meanwhile, we can perform the alternate brake test. So parking brake is off, and now when I press the brake pedals, it should appear some pressure. Okay, so it's fine. So alternate braking system is available for us in case we have the malfunction. Okay, now just check the engine oil. That's okay. Check hydraulic fluid quantity. It's okay. In electric, check the batteries. So we are not charging the batteries because it has full capacity of 28 volts. That's okay. What I am personally check is pressurization. So inlet, outlet, outflow valve, and safety valve all are in correct position. So that's my additional check. And yeah, we can go for a walk around, but this is the pilot. I guess it depends on the company you are flying. It is a pilot monitoring or pilot flying discretion, but most of the companies, the captain is performing a walk around. So okay, this doesn't work. Perform the fire test. Okay. APU fire test, it's working. Another one is working as well. So we can initialize the flight via ATSU AOC menu. Fine, that's perfect. Now we can check the briefing and the weather conditions especially, but as the first, takeoff weights, we are way below the structural, landing as well, and zero fuel as well. So we can take as much fuel as we can, as we're supposed to take. There is some SIGMETs, severe turbulence, okay. And from surface to flight level, okay, so it will be turbulent flight, or it should be. We'll see how it is depicted within the Microsoft Flight Simulator. Okay. Bastia Airport. We have quite a good configuration for runway 16. And it's Kawok, but nothing stated in the TAF. So we can take, I guess, few kilograms more. So minimum log is 6.5. We can take 7.2. Time has expired. I don't know why. Do I have the correct time? Real time live weather. Okay, so 10:50. Okay, so I put 11. Now it's okay. Perfect. Okay, so what next? Check the oxygen. Okay, that's fine. QNH here in Bratislava was, I guess, 994. Initial altitude is 5,000 feet, but air traffic controllers give us usually flight level 120 initially, with coordination from tower to Stefanik. I guess it is Stefanik radar or something like that. So 120 is set. Constraints we have. We are going down. Everything is okay. Radio tilt antenna up. And now we can fill the FMC. So first of all, we are on the stand number. We are on the stand number 5. Okay. So parking stands and coordinates, and stand number 5. So 10.2. That's okay. And 12.1. This is 12.8. So 12.1. Okay. Now it's fine. We will ask for wind conditions, and we will perform the takeoff from runway 04. As I see, the wind was 09 or 04 knots. So departure runway 04, and now we have three possibilities. Touka to Echo, Touka 3 Lima, and Touka 3 Zulu. So Touka to Echo. Okay, it was this one. This is the convention. This is the air now departure. Okay, fine. And what we have next? Touka 3 Lima and 3 Zulu. Three Lima and 3 Zulu. Okay, so this is Touka 3 Zulu, and this is Touka 3 Lima. Okay, I will put the Touka 3 Lima for departure. I hope we can make it. And I will put in the RADNOW page the conventional departure. So in here, put Juliet Alpha November VOR. And we have initial radial 277 to catch the Touka. 277. And the first NDB is Oscar Kilo Romeo, which is depicted here, so 3901. Okay, that's perfect. So I put it into the AFIS panel, and how it is with the refueling. Okay, refueling is fine. So what else we can prepare in FMC? We can prepare the engine out procedure, secondary flight plan, departure 04, Lima Zulu India Bravo, and then put arrival of ILS 31 Zulu. Okay. The original engine fail procedure is composed like climbing straight ahead and then turn right to Juliet Alpha November VOR to 3000 feet and hold. So I will put Juliet Alpha November as well here. Well, that's it. And we are waiting for a fueling. Okay, in the meanwhile, we can perform the walk around. Looks strange. So what we check here, we check the alpha vanes, static ports, green oxygen discharge lights, and pitot system, total air temperature probe, radom, it is okay. Engine electronic bay compartment is closed. Yeah, we have GPU here, because last flight it was not depicted the GPU, it was only the cable, not the GPU card. Okay, that's no problem. We can check in the refueling panel. Oh, it's not working. Okay, check the brakes, tires, reverser stowed, no obstruction. Check the leading edge devices, check the static dischargers, navigation lights, and so on and so on. It's perfect. Check the brakes, anti-skid system as well. Check the outflow valve. If it is not obstructed over there, it's fine, it's okay. APU we don't have started, so APU inlet door are not open. Same situation here. Okay. So exterior inspection is complete and airplane seems to be visually okay. So, let me brief something. So we have departure from Touka to Touka waypoint, Touka 3 Lima departure, and departure consists from runway heading to NDB directly, to NDB Stefanik North on 3901 frequency, and then with speed maximum 205 to heading 252 and intercept the radial from the Juliet Alpha November VOR radial 277 to Touka, and Touka is on DME but this is from Oscar Bravo, localizer DME. But anyway, okay, from Janoce VOR, it's 25.4. Initial altitude is set, and transition altitude is 10,000 feet, I guess. Yeah. Okay. And here, contact Stefanik radar as soon as possible. Okay. I personally don't like this rim. So, well, it's a good idea behind that you have integrated the GSX right here, and you can do everything you want. But I personally like the GSX here. But as you can see, we have the remote control, so yeah, I cannot use it. As you can see, it's buggy. Okay, we have some message on ACARS. And calculated takeoff time, slot time, we have 11:17. Okay, we don't catch it. We're 100% sure. Okay, refueling is completed, so fasten belts on, starting the APU, and we can start the boarding. I don't see the luggage on the cards, but if I move a little bit forward, I can see them. So it's some kind of bug. I'm wondering why we don't have the passenger bus or something like that. I don't know why. Need to check here. Boarding passenger now. Well, it seems to be some bug. Okay. Okay, in this case, I will skip the baggage boarding. Otherwise, we don't have the time to wait for passenger bus for 1 hour. So I will do it like this. I will stop services. Okay, and I will put there manually. So fuel we have, and I need to put manually the weights, and the weights are, we have zero fuel weight of 69.4. So now it is okay. We can go to init.b page, fill the init.b page, and now what we need to check is the alternate is 1,500 kilograms, and as you can see we have only 1,000, so I need to put it 1,500, and now we have extra time for holding about approximately 20 minutes. Okay, so performance for takeoff. Okay, so QNH, wind, temperature, everything is okay, and we can go from taxiway Charlie. Okay, so calculate. Okay, flaps 2, perfect. There, takeoff data, and we can prepare for pushback and departure. So APU bleed on, anti-collision lights on, transponder set on auto position. That's perfect. So close the doors. So pushback car is just arriving. Move up, lady. Okay, so nose left, or yes, nose left. So parking brake is released. Times, and according to the new FCOM procedure, starting engine number 1 as the first. We are not performing the dual cooling or any cooling because the engines was cold, so there was no need to perform it. What I will recommend it to this lady, not be so close to the engine. Okay, so start engine number 2. Brakes are set. Okay, so after start procedure, as we said, we have flaps 2, up 0.6. Okay, we shall taxi. Get out of the way. Okay, I can see you. So flight controls check, we can perform full left, full right, full down, full up, rudder full left, rudder full right. Flight controls check complete. So we are looking for the taxiway Charlie, which is the first one to the left. Okay, there's our intersection flight. Okay, so line up procedure. Left side clear, right side clear. So runway 04 is identified. Okay, so manual flex, SRS auto thrust is blue. It was checked. V1 and rotate. Slowly, gently. Positive rate of climb. Okay, autopilot engaged. Just climb. Now I'm in doubt in order to perform all the flight recording or just split it into the two parts, because I guess it's 1 hour flight and you will be bored in flight level, so yeah, I don't know. Okay, I don't know why we have open climb. Should have managed climb. So, flaps 1, speed check. I feel these Pratt & Whitney engines are a little bit more powerful than LEAP engines, but that's just my feeling. Okay, now he should accelerate for at least 240 below flight level 100 and later on for en route climb speed as we pass the Toka waypoint. Okay, so flaps up. Spoilers disarmed. Lights off. Okay, 10,000 feet set standard. We have set and cross-check. Lights are coming off, and as soon as we are established on the en route climb speed, we can release the girls in the cabin. So, what next? So, clear run now page. Secondary, copy active, progress page, we have 340, optimal 340, that's perfect, so we can go to flight level 340. There should be somewhere in the settings to depict the minimum en-route altitude, minimum off-road altitude on the navigation display, but I don't know where it was. It was just the options. FCU AFIS? No, it wasn't here. Extra car units. It's not the units. No. Minimum off-road altitude on navigation display on. Okay, so it should be there. It should be somewhere over here. That's really good if you have engine failure problem and you need to perform drift down procedure. It's quite handy to have it over there. It's not just my opinion, but I think that many pilots will appreciate this function. And this is nicer view. Anyway, okay, let me decide which approach we should fly, because we have two possibilities. First of all, I will check the last weather conditions, med report, 80s, received message. So we have wind 1205 knots, so it's runway 16 configuration. Only few clouds, 18 degrees, 994. So we can take RMP for runway 16, or we can take VOR alpha for runway 16. Yeah. Release the cabin. Anyway, what is the waypoint? Dobim. Okay. I will take this VR alpha. It should be fine. VPT Bravo 16. No, this is not our case. Environment visual approach. Okay. I see it for the first time in my life. So this and star will be Dobim. Is only one Dobim. Here is another one. Okay, this looks like better for me, because as we are performing the conventional approach via VOR, so let's make it conventional approach, standard instrument arrival. So it's Dobin 5 Sierra. Okay. Dobin 5 Sierra. Okay. Runway is long enough. Auto brake medium is okay for us. Now we take a look how it looks like. That's perfect. After update, we have equal time points. So we can fly the EDTP flights or former ETOPS flights as estimated diversion time procedure flights. Okay, anyway, now let's continue. This is the beam. Okay, ALISO and CAPCO waypoint. ALISO, do we have any constraint? No. CAPCO, we have 5,000 at or above. That's quite perfect. And then we go via this waypoint, which is 1,990. And missed approach point is right here. And this is okay, there's nothing there, but that should be altitude, as we can see here. It should be MDA, missed approach point, on 3.5 DME, and we should have the altitude 630. Okay, so let's say 700 to be on conservative side. Okay, so what I put here? We will put Bastia VOR and with radial 192. That's perfect. So put it on the AFIS page. Okay, checking the RVSM airspace, altimeters are okay, autopilot is working, and transponder we have set on TRA and it's workable, so that's perfect. Check the cabin temperature, 24, it's pretty okay. Maybe I will cool down a little bit. So we can fill the performance page. 630, it was the MDA. Flight level 70 will be the transitional flight level. Here we check the med report condition. And we have 1205 knots. Temperature is 18. Really nice temperature. And QNH 994. Perfect. So, run now page is filled. FNC is loaded. And yeah, that's it. Okay, but I don't need this one. I need another one. Okay. Perfect. Okay, guys, see you on the top of the descent. Okay, the top of the descent is right in front of us, approximately 20 nautical miles to go. It was a pity that there are too many clouds over the Alps, so I was looking forward to enjoy the view over the Alps, but it was not possible due to the cloud layer. Okay, anyway, put the constraint here. And now you can see we have minimum off-road altitude 7,300. That's really handy, it's perfect. Because you don't have the time to check the OFP, okay, first page, second, and find it between the waypoints. So this is very perfect feature and crucial, I think, because if you lose the engine, so move the translevers to MCT, set minimum off-road altitude, and that's it. Sorry, in case of emergency descent, not drift down procedure. That's my fault. Sorry. Okay, we can go down flight level 100. Manage descent. Seatbelts on.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will shortly be landing. Please ensure your cabin bag is safely stowed with your laptop inside. Your tray table must be stowed, armrest down, and window blind open. You now need to be seated with your seatbelt fastened, ready for landing. Please help us by handing in any rubbish, newspapers, or magazines that you do not want to take with you. The toilets are no longer in service.
So, what will be the next waypoint? As you can see, this is the turbulence area, what was depicted in the SIGMET charts. We have Haker's message. Severe turbulence, okay. Stationary from surface to flight level 100. Okay, we will see. In this case, it would be nice if the cabin is ready as soon as possible. This is jumping from one position and now it's here. There is something wrong with the wing now. So we catch the glide slope, or let's say we catch the V now path, to be precise. So temperature is a little bit better. I didn't check the mass and balance page. This is what I don't understand. Because if you look at the zero fuel weight, it's exactly the same numbers. Passengers are the same, but the cargo is approximately twice that here in plan mode. How can be these numbers equal? I don't know. Okay. We should put there as well the visual prescribed track, but I don't know if it is worthy. It's DME 325. I don't know if it's working or no. Oh, maybe yes. Okay, and from this waypoint, we should have track 205. And now put there Bastia 16 runway, and runway extension will be, let me check it, 340. How it looks like over here. Yeah, okay, something is there. Okay, reaching flight level 200. Seat belts are already on. That's perfect. Do we have NX variant or only an NX variant? Okay, with overhang exits. Okay, so we have 130 approaching. So we can go down. And we can go into the altitude. This is not the peak teeth. Over here, this is Kepco waypoint. We can go down to 5,000. As well, the ALISO has 5,000 feet. So 5,000 feet is set. And QNH was 9 and something. 994. That's the same. Okay. As in Bratislava. Okay, lights on. Okay, we can make the shortcut to ALISO waypoint. Yeah, just like this. Perfect. And now we can see the hills of Corsica in front of us. There is nice cycling routes for e-bikes, gravels, and as well for the road bicycles. Well, anyway, if I'm looking on navigation display, I can see the deceleration point prior to Capco waypoint It's too close. Maybe I will start decelerate within the ALICE waypoint. Yeah, I will see. Okay, we are on 25 nautical miles. Okay, so we are reaching 5,000 and deceleration point as well. So we can put approach. We have final app already. So what's the missed approach altitude? Then as directed, nothing stated here. Okay, so then as directed, I will keep 5,000. Flaps 1. Little bit of speed brakes because we are going down. Okay, flaps 2. Speed 180. Now you can see what he's doing with the V now. He just put the idle thrust and going down and then level the airplane and fly in level flight to the next waypoint, which is completely wrong. I was promised that it will be fixed with this update, but it isn't. So this waypoint, it's DME8 waypoint, and we have to have exactly 2,000 feet over there. I will decelerate a little bit more. Between these two waypoints, between the DME8 waypoint and missed approach point, we will decelerate the airplane and gear down for final landing configuration.
$2,500.
Okay, gear down. Spoilers armed. Lights on. Manage speed.
2,000.
Flaps 3. And captured once again, final up. Okay. And flaps full. Okay, MDA is 630. So I can see on the chart it's as well 630. So at 700 feet we level off the airplane and disconnect it and fly visually because we are way too low. You can see what he's doing. He's flying like waves from left side, right side, up and down. Well, okay, we have another final epic approach. Final lap captured, sorry. Okay. I have controls. $203 as far as I remember. 205. Okay, so airport inside.
100 above.
But I don't see the puppy lights.
Minimum.
Minimums continue. Ah, okay, now I can see 3 reds and 1 white.
$500.
500 checked.
50. 20. Retard. Retard. 10. 5.
There is way too much ground effect on the MSFS 2024. I guess it was the same problem on 2020, but it's way too much ground effect. Normally, if I close the thrust levers in 20 or 10 knots, the airplane will fall down like a stone.
Brake! Max braking! Max braking!
Okay. Okay, we can start the APU and pick up the stand of our choice. So, which one? I can go here on Alpha 3. Lights off. Okay, stop parking brake set. APU is on bus, so shutdown procedure, shutdown checklist. Perfect. Yeah, nice. Okay guys, anyway, I hope you liked this video and see you on the next time. Best regards from Bastia Airport. Ciao.